Hi everyone, so today I have a couple of clubs from the new Spellbinders August 2022 club kits. I'll be sharing with you the stamp of the month, the clear stamp of the month, along with the dies, and possibly the card kit, because I think we can pull some things together from there to use our little flowers as toppers. So these were sent free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links down in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So thanks for using those if you can. Again, right now it's for the club kits. If you're a member, if you've already signed up, on the 5th they'll charge for whatever it is that you were signed up for. If you want to make any of those changes, you want to definitely do it before the 5th. As far as switching any clubs out, you just cancel the one you don't want, add the one you do, or add the one you do want to add to whatever it is that you have. Generally, I have the total package, and I'll link the initial unboxing video there for you guys because I went through everything in the kit and everything else. So you guys can check that out if you like. And then you get 10% off the site if you are an active club member. So the clear stamp is Perfect Bloom, I want to say it's called, acrylic stamp set. Every month, and so we have all these little layerings. So of course I get samples, so I just have it like this, but you'll have it on a carrier, and maybe the carrier will show you a little bit about, you know, matching these guys up. We have like the little berries that go onto that little twig there, you know, the little kind of leaves that might go onto whichever branch. We have some like detail for the leaves, and then of course the flower centers, and all kinds of different ways to play with this. And then if you do the clear stamp and die, you'll have the dies that cut out pretty much mostly all those things once they're put together, right? So we have like the big flower, we have like this little guy, of course you would get his stem put in there. So there's just all these different pieces. And then I thought, well, if I put it in the middle of the card, maybe I want a frame, I have a little frame. So I think what we'll do is from the club kit, the card kit, we'll get the frame, maybe we'll pop on a little butterfly, we'll get some card for the background and all that. So I will grab some cards and we will get started. So as I go through this, I think I'll use this piece of paper, the pink with that like starburst kind of sunburst going. We'll put this to the side for a moment. And I already started using the white paper the other day in a different project, so that's why it's cut down like this. What I'm going to do is cut this down to just mat into this, and you can of course cut it down. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to use my precision plates. So this one on this larger set, you can see this big guy is going to cut exactly a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 mat. So I'm going to use the biggest guy from the second set here, so that it's just a little bit smaller than our card base. Just the tiniest bit smaller. I mean, you can see that. And the reason I'm using this is because I can look right through this and center it. If you're going to cut this down, what I would say is just cut even amounts off both sides, and then the top and the bottom. So you have your 5 1/2. This is a 6-inch piece of paper, so a 1/4 inch off the top, a 1/4 inch off the bottom. So you have your 5 1/2. And then you want 4 1/4 here, so you need to take away 1 3/4 inches, so you can kind of figure out what that would be. Let's see here. That looks pretty centered to me, so I'm going to run that through my die cutting machine, and I'll have this little topper bit. And while I'm at it, I will go ahead and run through the frame from the card kit. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the other bits quite yet, but I do want just a white little frame. So from this guy, I'm going to run that through. If it fits there, that'd be great, but I have a feeling I'm going to start in a different spot. So I'll just run this guy through, and I'll have a little white frame also. Okay. So the little frame from the card kit cuts out the center, and it also cuts this out. So if you want to cut this, like run it through again with a different color, you can just take that little piece that comes out and pop it in there, so it's one solid piece. You can keep this together too if you want to use the whole thing, or use it framed out, however you like. And so I'm just going to take a minute to glue that down, and I'm going to use some of the liner tape, just edge to edge. So I'm going to frame this out, and I'll be right back. Ooh, like that. There we go. I've shown you guys in the past, if you have your liner tape and you're kind of afraid, because if you take it off it's really sticky, and once you put it down in your project it might not be where you want it. You can just bring over your stuff, and right now all I did was expose a little bit of the stickiness, right? We have the little tabs out here, and you can just kind of pay attention to where you're putting it, and before you really push down, just remove the rest of that, remove the rest of that. And there you go. So you don't have any issue, and you know it's where you want it. Okay, so we have that. We have this. Of course, we need to clean this guy out, but we'll probably have this framed in here. And I was thinking maybe some flowers here, maybe a butterfly up here, and then we'll go from there. So I have this little scrap that I can still stamp on too. So what I'm going to do is just take colors that I think coordinate nicely with this background. So let me grab some inks and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have a couple things. This one, the veining looked like it was veining for like a big leaf, but it's actually for this guy. So it's for a set of leaves, but I'm just gonna put this little scrap paper so I can use that too. Let's say we have this guy. Oh, it smells so good. And they are photopolymer, so you might have to stamp it off a couple times just because it has a sticky like dispersion layer to it. I'm gonna tape this down because this board doesn't really have anything to hold that down. And I'm going to start with a light green color. So let's pick out a light green and a dark green. Light green, I'm going to do this. Chop that on there. And just ink that up. I have one. It's a little mottled. I don't know. I mean, we're going to do so many. I don't think it matters if any one looks a certain way. So I'll just do it again. But it's got to darken that up. And then, since we're here, and we probably want a couple of them, I'm just going to place this here, and I'm going to stamp the same one again, so I have at least two. And you can just keep turning your paper if you want to keep stamping. Oh, so cute. Now we'll do two on this one because I did two on the other. Okay, so let's say you have that. And I'm just showing you, like, if you want to make a couple of them, you don't have to, like, keep moving it or, you know, come back later or do the second, you know. I'm going to do them all at once. And so I'm going to put that one back. And, oh, there's some big leaves here. Oh, how'd this one go? Oh, how cute. If you just look at them, they have different, like this one goes to that guy. You know, there's just different ways to play this up. But anyhow, let me put this here. And this guy right here is what I'm going to use for this guy. And basically, I'm just going to eyeball that. Where that might go. If I get it a little closer to me, I can probably get a better shot, but I have it up in front of the camera, so that looks pretty good. Let's say there. And now I'll take a dark green. And ink that guy up. Look how cute. Right? Okay, and this guy should be in the same spot, so we should be ready to go for that one. Okay, so I have two leaf sprigs ready to go. I'll probably put another leaf sprig on this, but let's just do like a flower. I just want to make sure my paper is straight. So let's get this one out. Let me clean up a little bit. I'll be like this main flower. And then you just look on here, it looks like the center for this one is probably this one. You can probably put the same center on that one, but this one's a little bit smaller. We have this center, so you can play around however you like. Oh, it smells so good. So this one is more of a solid shape, so it's going to be a little bit different. Not going to be too close, but you know, the die's cut pretty close around the edges, so it's not the biggest deal. I'll put that there. Again, butting it right up against the corner. And let me try, well, you know what, how about really soft blue? Sorry, let me pop this out if I can. This is a very, very light blue. I might have to stamp it a couple times. Just lost the lid, but it's okay. Like, it is like the softest blue. I mean, you can barely see anything, right? So, just do that again. Kind of like it so soft, but I'll do it one more time. And then I'll just stamp other little flowers that coordinate. Oopsie. Okay, so that's that. And then if I was going to do more, I would just leave it there and like I did earlier, bring paper and keep stamping. I have one focal flower though, that's the big guy. And maybe put this little center. And again, you can pop that wherever because it's just the flower center. It's not the biggest deal. And Should we do a green or a darker blue? I'll grab a darker blue for that. We have Midnight Surf. Again, you can do whatever you like. This is just like a darker blue. And there it is. Okay, so basically, you know, all the different little flowers and leaves and things will do the same thing. Like I said, this one has the little berries. Suppose we can do that one. Let's try this one out just so you have an idea. I'm trying to think what color I want these and where this is going to go. This little branch goes like this way, so that spot's okay. Oh, how about purple? Just like a light purple. See how that looks. Oh, that's cute. Okay. I do want another one of those. Okay, I'm gonna stamp it on here, but this is gonna be a little bit unorthodox. I think actually where I have this, yeah, it's gonna run off. So let's put it like right here and hope that that hits the right spot. If not, then I'll just not use it. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna move this up just a little bit. That should work. Okay. Cute. Let's get rid of this. And let's bring in the branch for it. And I'm just eyeballing kind of where that would go. You can see the ink kind of coming through the little sides of your little branch, so you can kind of tell that way. And I think I'm going to use like a light brown. Just brown is fine. It could be green, obviously. I'm just going to go with brown. Look at that. How cute. The little berries. Okay, so I'll do the same thing with this one. Again, ink it up. So that's how I'm getting 2 or 3 or however many you want at a time. There it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll keep stamping again. It's pretty intuitive. I mean, if you want to do the flower, we have like these 2 guys that are already together that you can probably pair up on one of these little branches. You just have to kind of look at it and see where you think it's being shown to be. You know, like this little guy maybe with that guy, or however, this little bud. But I'll be back. Hey guys, so that was pretty quick. I do want to point out there's one on here that's really cute. They're all super adorable, but like this one right here, see how it's like 4 different pieces? So these 2 flowers, you would stamp it, they go in here. So, and then the leaves, these 2 leaves go here and here. So if I was to do this one, I would stamp the branch first, then I'd bring over the little flowers, or the leaves, which either one, stamp that, and then bring over the leaves and stamp that. That way you know exactly where you're placing them. Because if you did it the way I did, like I was doing the flower part first, for that one it'd be a little trickier. So just know that if you're using that one. Super cute. So now I'm just going to put my dies down. Oh, there you go. On that one you can definitely see where there's like this bigger area. So you can line that up pretty well. And just stick that down. And I'll do the same thing for all of them, like this little guy over here. I can tell it's this guy. Look at that, so cute. And so of course I'll just stick all these down as I go. And since this is just ink, I don't mind taping right over so that doesn't move. Where's the other guy? This guy. It's gonna go here. I'll tape that down. What else do we have? The little guy. Little flower. Oh, that looks pretty good right there. I'll have to look and see just to make sure that that's symmetrical, if that's how it's supposed to be. I think the way I first put it down looked pretty great. I just want to see if there's... Yeah, there is a difference on these. They're not exactly the same. There we go. So it's not a symmetrical flower, so you just want to make sure you're putting your die down the right way. And then this little guy Look at how cute. Okay, so I will run them through probably just the way they are right now. Again, tape that down too. And then run through the second set of each one. And I'll be back. Okay, so I have all those popped out. And then I have this little last one here. And I always just use this tape as many times until it's too sticky. Alright. See what we have going here. So if we have our little frame there, and you know, even at this point we can even orient it landscape if you want, whatever it is you want to do. But let's just say we have that little guy there, and let's say that's our main guy. Ooh, okay. I was gonna put it down here, but maybe just up side wherever would be nice too. And then we have our greenery. So cute. Of course, you want to extend it. Excuse me. I was just saying, of course, you can extend it up and out however you like. A lot of times I just pretty much make the same thing happen on one side than the other. And then I would have like these little flowers in here. So I think that's what we'll do. And then we'll put in like a little butterfly, and we'll do our sentiment like in the center here somewhere. So let me just get some glue going. And I'm going to put the glue on the back of my hand, I think. This guy really needs to get stuck down there. This other portion is going to be behind my flowers, so I'm not as concerned, but you can put that right there. And if we have this guy in here popped up, kind of what I was doing was putting this up here, so I'm just going to put it a little farther out. So I like the way these leaves looked here. And I just want to make that as big and tall as I can. And this one's going to come out here somewhere. Okay. And then if you want to give it a zhuzh, you know, just leave them kind of floating, the leaves, whatever it is that you like for your movement. That was the handle to the Platinum 6, just laid itself down. Okay. And if that's popped up, then I'll bring in my little yellow flower and pop it somewhere. Okay, that's good. And this guy can kind of be out this way. Let me put some dimensionals on the back of this guy and I'll be right back. Okay. Something like that. Just like right in there. That's my little flower spray. And okay, so for our little butterfly, we can definitely, of course, run this through with some gold, the thin little delicate layer, and this is a background layer. So what I think I'm going to do is, let me see what is in here. Oh, you can even do the background layer with some pattern paper. That'd be really cute. I'm just going to see if I have like something to bring out the colors from what we used the base here. We have a light blue, light pink, gray. Actually, you know what, guys? I was kind of digging through the colors. I think what I'm going to do is cut it out with some pattern paper. Why not? So let's see. Oh, the butterfly. I mean, how cute would that be with the white and black? Totally different, right? I mean, there's lots of the ombre, like this little blue. Oh, that's sweet too, though. Okay, let's do this one. I would love the little polka dot one, but let's do this one because it brings like the blue back from over here. And then we're going to run this through some gold paper. Of course, we have gold paper in here, and it is that double-sided amazing paper, but I already have some that I've cut into, so I'll use that instead of starting this new piece of paper. And I'll be right back. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh my goodness. Look how cleanly that cut out. And this little guy. And of course, all I'm going to do with this one, actually there's also, sorry guys, I don't have to show you. I was going to say there's also a body center because I remember seeing that. So there is a little piece for the body, and I think I had it during the unboxing, so I probably put it with another set of dies when I put it away. So I'll have to find that. But for now, I'm just going to use it the way I have it. But there is a little center too. Aw, sorry guys. Anyhow, we're going to take this guy. And I'm just going to put a little glue in the center there to hold it to this guy. And I'm going to hold that down. And I'll be back. So I was just kind of looking through the die cuts in the card kit to see what else. I mean, look at this. Even just little sprigs like this would definitely add to your design, and it goes really well. Really sweet. But I'm just going to glue this guy down over here. And I'm so sorry I misplaced his little body center, but just know you do have a body center that you can use if you like. And then I'm going to put a lower profile, like a little skinnier, what's stuff called, dimensional adhesive on the back of my little die cut. And that is that. But of course you have the stamps to stamp, you know, sentiments, things like that. I always like to just kind of finish it off with a little something like this. And I think I'm going to put it right in here. Just a little bit off to the side. And it just says, have a magical birthday. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. Thank you so much, Spellbinders, for sending these items for review. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box. Have a great August with the kits. Just beautiful kits this month. Really, really a lot of fun, a lot of just amazing designs, and easy to work with. That's what I noticed this month. It's really, really great. Alright guys, I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.